game number 1 between Rubenstock and Saymyname. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I'm turning into interjection, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Spawning to the right of the map in the hot grey. It is. No one's ever said hot grey before. That's a first time. Playing as the Italians, and then spawning up to the northeast in the blue. It is Saymyname, and he's playing as the Italians as well. Italian mirror here for our first map, which is Houseboat. A map which is rather awkward to play, but one which can result in some quite satisfactory games.
Well, yeah, because especially in the early game, what we see here is like you have to keep doing this silly transport trick back and forth to get your villagers out.
It's annoying.
It's annoying. Like you want to be spending your time, getting your eco working, scouting the map, doing interesting and fun things, not putting a villager in, taking it outside, dropping it off.
Yeah, putting the sheep in.
Putting the sheep in, taking them to the middle. Like, it's such a waste of time.
It's almost like that riddle. Like, there's a wolf, a sheep, and a bag of grain. And you've got to get them across the lake, across the river.
2 at a time.
No, but the sheep can't be left with the wolf, and the sheep can't be left with the grain. So how do you do it?
Yeah. You just chuck them all in the river and say goodbye.
All right, Robo, I like your approach. But
well, you get rid of the wolf because no one wants a wolf, right?
No, yeah. So there you have it. Rubenstock and Saymyname. Both players, similar strats to start. Going to be moving out to the edge to build a lumber camp, no doubt, and using their scout to explore. Quickly explaining the map, basically, you start here with a very tiny patch of land. You're surrounded by water with good fish, so definitely worth building a dock. And then outside of that, you've got patches of gold and stone, which spawn in 2x2s. And then there's a couple of extra gold piles across the middle of the map, but that's about it. For
extra stones as well, but mostly you're going to find resources clustered around your lake.
Pretty close to your starting area, really.
Yes.
This is sort of yours, but it's also kind of hard to wall. If you want to wall, then you're better off sort of walling on the back of the map, walling down to the edge.
Yeah, and trying to sort of sit in the corner space.
Because if you try and wall at the front, it's too much. You got to wall between all these little clusters of trees, and you end up having this huge wall that just is really ineffective and could be easily breached. So that's pretty much the map in a nutshell. We can already see Saymyname coming out to the right side to grab wood, and obviously Rubenstock has...
You're in the...
Am I on Gaia's point of view?
It looks like it's grey because, Rubenstock is grey, but no.
I was going to say, he's scouted that for sure.
Well, he has, for sure.
And looking at Saymyname, he's currently just moving out across the middle of the map. He's scouted most of his important resources and built a dock. And on the other side, we see Rubenstock does have a dock. Rubenstock is up.
With a dock?
No, Rubenstock is up.
Oh.
But he is a little bit behind in production of boats, actually. He's actually, just trying to get rid of the fog of war here, only just making his second or first boat now.
He made his dock a little bit slower than Saymyname did. But generally, what we expect to see from this map is players fighting over the 2 different ponds in early feudal, maybe some towers, and then transitioning into, standard land plays. Knights, crossbows, that sort of stuff. Because remember, if you deny the enemy's lake, if you take water control, their TC is useless because they make a villager and it's stuck on this tiny island with no resources. It's
In fact, I remember earlier on today we saw a series with this map, and was it Max? I can't remember who it was.
It was Max.
Yeah, he deleted his TC here.
Yeah, well,
so that he never built villages there.
You delete it in Castle Age normally once you started to build other TCs. But if they take control of your lake, you're forced to delete it in Feudal Age, which is a huge amount of idle time while you rebuild the TC on the outside.
Yeah, for sure. So, at the moment, both players just going to be doing that really fiddly process of moving villagers out from here, over to the edge, back, over to the edge, back. And, both players up to Feudal now, so we're going to see more and more villagers heading out to the edge over the next couple of minutes while Feudal Age comes in. And we're going to be keeping an eye out for forward villagers that literally, as I say it.
I think Saymyname might be able to see this.
Yeah, I think he might have an idea. For God's sake, I keep clicking on Gaia. There we go.
Yeah, he might see that.
He might see it. And once he gets to feudal, he'll be able to deal with it as well. But it looks like Suomi coming to this game with the same game plan, essentially.
Yeah, both players.
They've practiced together, they've trained together, and they've probably decided that they're both going to use the same strat, essentially, which is what we're seeing now. Fire Galley is going to be coming out, and from there, we'll see some dead fish, I think. Thank you, Turamba94 for the 3-month resub. No doubt, no fun.
Well,
feels
doubt, man.
It does feel doubt, man. He'll be back for the 3v3s, I'm sure.
That's true. He will be back.
And he'll be here at the LAN.
Oh, yeah, as well.
So there's going to be doubt one way or the other. You can't escape that. He's coming. And that is a Saymyname dock on Rubenstock's pond.
Oh my god.
So they're both going to swap ponds in a way. Well, not swap ponds, but dock each other's ponds.
They're both going to fight for each other's pond at the same time.
And it might end up being quite a stalemate in the end. We'll see.
Does Rubenstock's fish, do they have blue sails?
They've got very weird looking sails, haven't they?
They are grey, right? But they look blue.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the zoom. Nope, it's not the zoom. It's just the sails. I don't know. That's strange. It's a capture age quirk. But night, Sir Lawrence. Thanks for the help. And
thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, Rubenstock just seeing the dock now.
If Rubenstock gets to snipe that villager there,
that's huge.
There's no more shenanigans happening. But
I think he'll end up committing to this. I think he'll just commit, kill the Vil, and get out. Can he do it?
And die?
Oh, he died.
He just gets it.
Damn, close one. But yeah, Saymyname does get out the fire, and on the other side, Rubenstock, he's taking the transport. That's so huge.
I'm surprised that Rubenstock has a fire galley out this much faster than Saymyname, and Saymyname still hasn't done anything about it.
Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to put team colors on, because it's so difficult to see the difference between the colors.
Can we keep Saymyname in the blue then?
Yeah, sure. Not like that.
That's not good.
Nope, not like that. Hold on.
We're going to switch to
Is that right?
Point of view?
Yeah, Saymyname, and then... No, it's not working.
That's annoying.
Hang on. I can't get Saymyname in the blue.
Well, okay, never mind.
Okay, I'm going to take team colors off, otherwise it's just going to be confusing. I can't get him to go blue for some reason. But yeah, so... Where are we? Saymyname. Oh, that's huge. He's going to be able to come in here and actually kill villagers on the gold. He's going to force a watchtower out. And that's going to be...
Oh, the Vil's still in range?
Oh, damn. That's going to be annoying. But at the same time, Saymyname has already built a watchtower as well. So it's fairly close, all things considered. I'm waiting to see a demo ship come out and just like try and kill all 4 fish or something, you know? That could be pretty huge. But Rubenstock is behind in villager count considerably, 26 to 32. And
he's got 5 less villagers.
Did
he lose his transport ship with 5 vills in it? No, the transport's still alive.
No, the transport's still alive. But, I mean, he must have had a lot of idle time on the TC. I mean, look at this. His TC is idling.
Well, his fish have not been working for a long time, right? They've been circling this island, avoiding these fire galleys.
Where else is he getting food? He's not. He's actually... Oh, no.
So that's why he's been idling so much.
His eco balance is really off right now.
7 vills behind. It looks like he's about to lose water in his own pond.
Yeah.
And look, he's got 700 wood in the bank. He's just...
Yeah, it's really
horribly
imbalanced.
mismicroed.
Oh, there's the demo. not to kill the fish, but it's there from Saymyname. But yeah, it's just macro management. He's up to 700 wood, but he doesn't even have food for vills, right?
And then on Saymyname's side, he's almost got enough food to go castle age.
Yeah, which is huge. And it's because Saymyname made a mill on berries. He kept his fish working. He made a second mill here to take the shorefish and the berries. And meanwhile, Rubenstock just built 2 lumber camps and actually didn't
really do much of anything.
Take any of the shorefish or the food. So it's a huge problem, actually. And there you go. He's deleted his TC, and I think that's it. I think that's going to be GG.
I think he's probably just rebuilding his TC.
Okay. I thought he was just going to delete his TC and call GG. But he will build the TC on the left side.
He's 5 vills behind at the moment. And now the TC is not going to be creating vills for the next 2
minutes. He is 10 eco population behind, Robo.
Yeah, that includes fish. I'm just
with
counting
4 idols.
Pure vills.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, okay.
Well, yeah, 3 of those vills are stuck on that middle island. Did he just delete them?
On this island? No, they're making houses. But yeah, like, This is just awful. Having to rebuild your TC, you're going to fall even further behind. And meanwhile, Saymyname advancing to the Castle Age. People are saying that we should use team colors. Okay, we're going to do it. Saymyname is going to be in the red. Rubenstock will be in the blue for the rest of this game and for the rest of the series. We'll make sure that that stays the same. But it's definitely easier to see red and blue than blue and grey, that's for sure. But yeah, I mean, Saymyname in this situation right now, there's absolutely no reason not to win. We didn't see this, though, the forward ranges.
Right, but he still hasn't made many archers, right? So he's not looking like he's going to deal much damage, but there is actually a hole, maybe?
Yeah, that's a hole.
Oh, but like the water line is a little curvy there. Maybe it isn't a hole.
Maybe there... Actually, yeah, that's a good point. Maybe there isn't. Hard to say. But essentially what I wanted to say is Saymyname is fully walled. So, or pretty much fully walled. There's no transport ship. He's lost his dock here. So what are these archers really going to do? Saymyname is going to see this coming a mile away.
Yep.
He's even getting some free damage with the boat.
And he's halfway up to castle.
Exactly.
I think this is... I don't see anything that Rubenstock can possibly do in this game. He's so far behind in villages, I would fully expect a GG as soon as Saymyname hits castle.
I mean, just look at the score difference. It's 670 score difference at the moment.
Right, and it's less than 20 minutes in the game already.
Yeah. And the archers are coming across from Saymyname now to counter-attack. He knows he's not really in too much trouble from these guys, and he actually did finish the wall as well, so even if it was open, we'll never know. But even if it was. Here we go. He's going to get a villager. Oh, denied.
No,
1 HP and 7 HP. It's just not Rubenstock's day, is it?
No.
I think he'll call GG when Castle Age comes in.
Ruben's luck has run out.
There we go. There we go. Ruben's luck
has run out. Yeah. I'm allowed to have my bad puns too, aren't I?
I was trying to hear it, but I just couldn't hear it. But okay. Yeah, there it is. I was going to say he's still playing on for some reason, but no. That's the GG, and my goodness, the fastest game of the day, I think.
By a long margin.
I think we've actually had a lot of long games today. Some very long games, but that one was decisive. That one was Saymaneme's every way you could possibly look at it.
And this is also Rubenstock's home map pick.
Right.
Which is like, how did it go this wrong when you chose to play this map? Presumably you prepared for it. You had a strategy coming in.
Well, I mean, we shouldn't be too harsh. I think the thing that really went wrong for him was his macro. Like, he sent all his vills to wood and didn't take any food. He didn't build a mill. Like, where's his mill? He doesn't have one. He's only just built it over here on the left side. But a mill here or something on the berries and the shorefish, you compare that to Saymyname. He had 2 mills, and obviously right here. And then he also had the extra fish as well because he successfully defended his pond.
True.
And that's that. So it's 1-0 to Saymyname, and if the next game is anything like this one, well, bad news for Rubenstock. But we will see. He's definitely still got the opportunity to come back, and that will be in the game number 2, which will be on Frisia. We'll take a look at the between game screen now, and we will load up our next game in the background at the same time. But make sure you stick around. As I say, there'll be an announcement at the end of the stream, so you don't want to miss that.
I definitely don't. I still want to know what this announcement is.
You know what it is.
I do?
Yeah. We technically already announced it, but yeah.
Oh, God.
It's more appropriate for today.
Ah. Okay.
So let's do it. Let's go into game number 2. Here we go, guys. Welcome back. And this is a best of 3. It is match point. So Saymyname, going to be leading the series and has got the opportunity to go through to the round of 8. But Rubenstock, of course, will do everything he can to pull this one back. Saymyname in the red, going to be playing as the Spanish up toward the north of the map. Rubenstock in the blue, down to the southwest. Celts for him.
And Spanish for Saymyname. Interesting. Well, we know that they're limited to the Civ pool civs.
Mm-hmm.
And the last time we saw Frisia between Max and Backed, we saw Mongols and Japanese, neither of whom are in the Civ pool, so can't be played.
Yeah.
So I guess Spain, I'm not really sure what bonuses they really have that are viable for this map, but Celts, it's a water map. They're pretty useful. You get all that extra wood, you get the fish, docks, help that transition, smooth that over.
Yeah.
I guess Spain, we've seen it can be quite aggressive. Lots of towers last time. Spanish, they have bonuses in that regard, building towers faster, and then once you get the castle, drop some castles down, get the conquer production going.
And also maybe with all the extra food, although these deer are spawning quite far away, with all the extra food, it could be like a drush fast castle if you're able to wall up. But in this case, I don't think walling up is really possible.
I think it's pretty much impossible to get a map that you can safely full wall.
Wow.
In a
Rubenstock has been blessed. Look at his gold. Look at Saymyname's gold.
Oh, yeah.
Saymyname has an awful map here. I mean, even the deer are really far away. Let's look at Rubenstock. Oh, look, the deer are super close by.
He does have the bad boar on the front, though.
Yeah, that's an awkward one. I'll give him that.
But he has 3 boars, so he can still just ignore that one if he wants to.
Yeah, I guess. And his gold is over to the left side, which is a little easier to get. If he walls this, for example, he could take this gold.
Right.
And then you can't really wall to the edge of the map because the shallows prevent you from closing it off.
Yep.
The only way to do it would be to wall across the back. So neither of them have particularly good maps, but I definitely like Rubenstock's map a little bit more.
100%. It's definitely favored for him, I think. The big question is really going to be who is better able to defend their stone, right? Because I expect with Spanish being picked, we're going to see some towers. Rubenstock stone, not ideal. Saymyname's slightly better for him. Is it narrow enough to dock block with 2 blocks? Docks? No, it is not.
No, there'll be a gap in the middle.
It is set in the script that it can never be dock blocked anywhere.
Yeah.
I tested this thoroughly. I'm like, I want to see, can I dock block this as like a strategy for a team game? Not possible at all.
Not possible. Okay. That's good to know. No one wants to get dock blocked.
Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And this map, it just forces you that if you're on water, you can always be attacked, no matter where the enemy is.
And we'll see if water becomes a factor because that was close. That was clutch. Because obviously, in the last time we saw this map, we didn't see any water at all.
Well, a little bit. There was a little bit of fishing going on.
It was like 3 fishing ships,
and a couple of fire galleys roaming around. There wasn't like any intense play.
And typically, the corner of the map has the best fish. So docking here makes a lot of sense, even if it is far away. Although, to be honest, he would have been just as good docking here anyway, because there's quite a lot of fish right behind his base. But I guess, you don't know that because you've not scouted it. So docking in the corner is generally better. It's a little bit more out of sight. If you were to dock here even, I think I'd prefer that because you're less likely to get scouted by your enemy.
Can we check Rubenstock's line of sight? Because you can scout a lot of the fish with your scout. So maybe he scouted those 3 fish on that side?
No, he didn't really scout much water at all.
One fish, he's like, okay, we'll just go dock on that side.
Yeah. Saymyname lost his scout to the TC, as we can see there. R.I.P. Dead scout. Look at that blood there. Is that blood? Is that blood, or is that just the red of his jacket?
I'm not sure. Let's wait for Rubenstock's scout to die, and then we can compare them.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do that. What's he seen? He's milled his deer, but he's not showing any signs of docking as the feudal age upgrade comes in for him.
Very fast. 20 pop up. Well, 19 now that the scout is dead. Probably. Yep, heading out to stone.
Running into the TC. Damn. Good duke. And straight out to stone. And that's great because Rubenstock's going to see that.
He knows it's coming.
He's like, I see you coming and I've killed your scout, so I know and I can track this and I can see this. It's clear as day. Now, you've got to favor Rubenstock in this situation, right? Like,
he is up 45 seconds slower. So if for some reason he misses it, for instance, now, if he doesn't scout those villagers coming forwards, he might not be able to do anything to stop it. Because, once you chain 2 or 3 towers together...
I think if you see it, you rush it with every vill you've got. And maybe you have some militia at that point as well.
Maybe.
But you have to see it. And that's the key.
And he hasn't.
This scout, I don't know why it's here. It should be at home. It should be looking for towers.
Or, patrolling along the front of Saymyname's base to see when the vills leave.
But they're already passed, and I feel like this shouldn't happen. I feel like you should be aware of where that tower's coming up. You know it's coming.
Yep, just dropping down an outpost to see what's around. Now he's found... This is actually pretty good, though. He'll find 2 golds and a stone and a wood line that he can deny.
There's this stone on the opposite side, which he can maybe access. And
Find the dock.
Is he going to find the dock? He sees the house. So maybe he'll assume there's a dock there. Yeah, he's going to check it out. Checking it out.
Build a tower to make the dock sort of useless?
He sees it. You get to just attack the fish with the villager.
I don't think that's the best strategy.
I don't think so either.
No.
But there you go. He sees the first tower. He's not feudal yet, so he can't build the counter tower, but I think he's okay. Like, that tower's not the end of the world.
He still has villagers sneaking around the bottom side.
That's true. Where's the counter tower going to go? I'd be on stone if I was Rubenstock here.
100%. You go straight to stone.
But no, he's going forward himself. And, man, he's getting surrounded by outposts. Saymayname's got good vision.
He's going to see everything soon. Man-at-Arms, they're sort of threatening to go forwards, but they're not really sure what to do exactly.
Why is he not on stone?
Oh, no. Just if Saymyname denies both the
Oh,
stones,
no.
this could be, over in 10 minutes.
Why is he not? I don't understand.
Does he not see the stone?
Of course he sees it. Like, it's just... Maybe he sees the tower here and he's like, oh, he's just trushing me from the left side. I'll build a tower on my wood and it's going to be fine.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
Whoop.
Why was that not a tower from Saymyname? Okay.
He didn't have the stone for it.
I guess, but still. Okay, here we go. He's going forward now. This is his chance to do some damage. He's 3 vills ahead. That's probably the 3 fish.
Definitely the 3 fish.
It is the 3 fish. And unable to do any vill damage at the moment.
Yeah, sort of denied that last little bit of the deal.
Oh, he's on stone. Okay.
But Saymyname knows exactly that he's there. And that tower denies a little bit of the wood line and the gold.
Yep.
That's a pretty good position for him.
That's all of the gold from Rubenstock now.
Essentially.
Maybe, well, this one he could get,
still
but
get to them, but it's not safe.
yeah. Coming forward with a range and an archer coming out. He's not going to do much with these guys as the wood line gets walled in. There's already a tower on the stone, so it's going to be very difficult for Rubenstock to hit any of these villagers without ranged. But yeah, this tower here, it's denied him the gold, and he's now, towering his own stone. It looks like, okay, so this is what this game is going to be, is it? I see. I see how it is.
Saymyname should just build another tower, like 4 tiles to the left of that tower, to cover more of the wood line.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
Deny all the wood, and then what does Rubenstock do?
Rubenstock. Going to take the gold of his enemy. It's the only way.
Oh, yeah.
It is the only way, and it is I, Eagle. It is I. But yes, I think that Saymyname right now in a position where Rubenstock has to play on his terms, right? Like, he can't just ignore the towers. He has to be on stone. He has to play on his terms. But what he has got going for him is the fish. That's a big boost to his eco. And he's also got the opportunity to do some damage on the other side with this military that he has right here.
Right, but Saymyname, he's got enough stone in the bank. He can drop a defensive tower if he has to at his wood line. He's probably thinking about it. Do I need to invest it now? Can I stall it out? Make one more aggressive tower first? He's just sort of like weighing up how much pressure he is under.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's where he's going.
He's got to go somewhere, Robo. That stone is not going to spend itself. And Rubenstock has no idea that that's lurking in the shadows. Going to deny his fresh lumber camp before it's really even had chance to pay for itself. Although that probably has paid for itself, but less than ideal right there. So he's kind of in a really awkward position now. Getting wood is suddenly a lot more difficult.
Oh, and outpost, you can even see that he's mining the gold.
How is that? Oh, I'm on. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Saymayname's point of view is so
I was going to say, how is that visible? That's mad. But yeah, you're right. Like, just 1 pixel there. That's a really valuable thing to know because he can come and raid here later on. On the other side, the raiding for Rubenstock really not doing anything. He's not.
Once he gets fletching, though, then he should be able to hit that 1 villager.
That 1 vill might die. This one as well could be exposed. And the other thing I don't understand is why not stay in his tower when fletching comes in and...
Well, I feel like at this point, Saymyname's just going to go Vilbash down that tower and then make a defensive tower on his wood line and just be all hunky-dory.
Why is that boar alive?
Well, on this map, you get 3 boars each.
Yeah.
So, you don't necessarily have to take the 3rd one because, you've already got 2, which is your standard amount. And that 3rd one's in a bit of an awkward position for Rubenstock to get to.
There it is. The tower on the back of the wood line. That's what I expected to see. But Saymyname sees that coming a mile away. He's got all the vision. The archers here.
Might lose 1 vill.
He could kill a vill. There she goes. Finally, he gets a vill kill. And he's only ahead by 1 villager now. So, obviously, Saymyname's been keeping that TC running a little bit better. If you look at Rubenstock's TC, he's got no farms. And it's currently idle, so...
His only food source is 3 fishing ships.
Yeah, and once again...
Oh
no, that's...
Forward dock.
That's awful for him. If he loses the fish, he's going to have no food income. Robo, that's so bad.
Oh, no.
It's going to be one of those games where it's just the macro is not there again. The TC is currently...
And Rubenstock, he's got 260 wood. He
idling.
could afford to make, 4 or 5 farms.
Why can't I select this TC? Oh, there we go. I can. Okay. There you go. But yeah, look at that. It's idle. And it's going to be idle for a while because these fish will not be dropping any food off. And that's it. No food income. And it's almost like a repeat of last game. These chaotic games where Rubenstock just isn't able to get the food income. He's now going to start hunting some deer, but by the time he's hunted those deer... Oh, dear.
He doesn't have a mill, that's why he can't make farms.
Oh, well, that explains a lot.
Yeah.
You're saving all that wood earlier on by pushing the deer in, and then it's like, oh, actually, I do need a mill.
I need that thing. That's important.
Yeah, Capture Age is amazing. Thank you, PBAT, for the 2-month resub coming in with Twitch Prime. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the support, man. And here we go. Rubenstock now building a tower in range of that tower, which is...
Those archers getting some bill kills as well.
Oh, but then getting picked off by the towers as well.
And the TC.
It's sloppy. It's messy. But that tower from Rubenstock was never going to do anything because this tower's already shooting at it.
Yeah, he at best he might... Well, he got 1 bill.
Yeah,
he might kill another bill if Saymayname's not paying attention, but he is.
Now the farms are coming up. And what's the villager difference looking like? 4. Saymyname didn't even have to kill a villager. And Rubenstock sort of hands it to him there. But at the same time, does find a couple of vills in the back. That's tasty. Only a 2 villager difference at the moment.
And all the fish are dead, correct? So Saymyname could start fishing on that side maybe if he wanted to.
He could.
If he had the wood, which he doesn't at the moment.
I mean, if he's going to fish, though, surely he'd fish on this side and do it in peace.
Well, then he doesn't have to make another dock, right? Oh, boy. All the vills. Send them all.
The vill bash. It's coming.
Get down that tower. There's 2 archers. That's not enough to defend it.
No. Maybe 1 or 2 vills may go down, but...
Might pick off the injured ones if he notices that they are there.
If he can right-click on the right ones, then yeah. But at the moment, it looks like Saymyname is going to be keeping some vills alive. And gets the tower up, so he denies that gold from Ruby.
He loses 1 vill, Rubenstock loses 2, maybe 3 vills.
3 vills?
3 vills for Rubenstock, not good.
What a scrappy game. Oh my goodness. And then on the right side, there's another tower here. He just rebuilt another lumber camp, and he loses another vill.
This is just horrible.
Damn it. Yeah, Rubenstock now back on the wood over here, but this tower means he can't go too far to the right. He's going to send vills out to the middle of nowhere to grab wood. And, oh, that's an awful lumber camp. Please not there.
Don't go there.
Please not there. There we go. He is still mining gold at the back, I was going to say, but then...
Not for long.
Gets denied by this, and ouch. Saymyname is everywhere. And Rubenstock is simply just outgunned at the moment.
Can we just see, like, what units are in production for each team? Or each player? 37 to 40 vills, so 3 vill lead, and no military at all for Saymyname, other than the 1 fire galley.
He's just got a single fire galley, that's kind of interesting,
Everything
right?
else is just towers.
Only tower. That should be his new nickname. Only tower.
Say my tower.
Say my tower.
Build my tower?
Yellow tower.
Yellow tower.
But yeah, I'm waiting for the guard tower upgrade when he reaches castle, but I fear that Rubenstock may call GG when the castle age upgrade comes in.
Well, let's be honest, neither of them are really looking like going castle anytime soon.
No.
Saymyname could buy 300 food to get somewhat closer, but he's still, only halfway.
Yeah. But he has got a lot more farms.
True, but he's slowly losing these villagers. That 1 archer just out of range picks off a villager.
He does. Rubenstock, 5 farms. No fish. He is back on the water, though. He is trying to clean up the fire galleys and try and, take something back here. But it's so scrappy. There you go. The dock in the north side.
Sneaky fish that no one expects.
I think that's good. I mean, that's reasonable, right? Like, he can easily fish that, and it's very unlikely Saymyname will find it.
That's true.
But yeah. I mean, actually, all things considered, I mean, I'm surprised, but Rubenstock has sort of stabilized. I really thought he'd fall so far behind in vills because he was idling the TC for so long.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought that would be it. I thought, okay, Saymayname's going to get a 10-12 vill lead, and that's going to be it.
Keep surrounding him with towers, keep taking down things. And then
but actually, Rubenstock now has an equal number of vills. Saymyname isn't exactly close to castle, and in fact, he's coming over to the left side now to build a lumber camp, probably.
Or tower. It doesn't have the stone for a tower. No,
Nope, it is a tower. That's a bit overkill, isn't it? 11 vills for one tower.
Oh boy, and send all the vills.
All right, here we go. Villager
Let's
fight
see,
time.
who's got the best micro? Can we select both teams?
And
There
it
we
looks like Saymyname does have the advantage in. Well, the tower's up, so of course he's got the advantage.
Oh, one for one so
And
far.
that's it. Rubenstock going to take some big damage as he retreats. Damn it.
Does he get another one? He does. Even then, Saymyname still wins. Oh!
Oh, and another.
Oh!
3 vills
3
down.
for 1. And Saymaneme's back ahead in the vill count.
Just like that.
Just
It's
like
only
that.
2 vills, though. It's only 2 vills. It's
Well,
like
5
how
vills and he has 3 fish.
he's had so much idols as well. Remember, like, all these villagers idle. That's like 11 vills not gathering anything.
Okay, that's true. But Saymaname, look how much gold he has. He's just going to get to 1,000 gold and then just buy the food and go up.
That could also happen.
And he could probably just build another tower next to his gold there and deny that wood line.
I mean, this is like the story of the game at the moment. Rubenstock just migrating from woodline to
Running.
woodline. Oh, he actually did kill this, though. That wasn't the boar getting the kills. I'm assuming that was the vills. But he actually did manage to villager bash down that tower. So kudos to him. He does get back his first main woodline.
And it looks like he's also trushed the right-hand side of Saymaneme's base.
More
Yep,
towers.
denying this wood line. Nice.
I just wanted to see how many towers there are in the game right now.
7 for Saymaname.
I'm trying to click on them. All right, there's 7 towers for Rubenstock, and there's 9 towers for Saymyname.
16 towers. That's
16
pretty good.
towers in total.
Plus, we've lost about another 5 or 6 probably.
Yeah.
At
So
least.
it's a big commitment to towers. Let's put it
Yeah.
that way. There's the market, though. Look at that. Everything. It's like everything Saymyname does. It's like
Send everything.
Spanish villagers already construct everything faster. But actually, we need to have 4 villagers on the market to build it faster.
Yeah.
Like everything he does, it's like, quick, send 20 villagers to the mining camp. Quick, send 10 villagers, 11 villagers to build the tower. 4 villagers on the market. No time to waste. And oh yes, that is a tower right there.
I think
That's
it might be a little bit too far away from like the very edge of the wood line, but it will prevent it from being used for much longer.
yeah, for sure.
And Saymaname, I don't think he actually has any stone income at the moment.
No, I don't think he does. Actually, he probably has mined out his main stone,
Yeah,
right?
And he's sort of
Yeah.
buying stone to
He's
keep building these
buying
towers.
stone instead of buying food to go to castle.
Well,
He's so committed to these towers.
why go castle when you can make more towers?
11 villagers to build the tower. Off he goes. And there it is, right there.
Right? Ooh, loses one
Villager
vill,
fighting
loses
the
2
archer.
vills. This is still so equal.
Down it goes. Say my name is playing a funny game.
Oh, and there's another villager
Another
down.
dead vill here, 2 vills even. But
Oh,
still,
it's
they're
just
even on
so
villagers.
hectic.
How are they still even on villagers? It's insane.
Maybe those archers killed some vills
Say
as
my name,
well
but-
that we clearly didn't even see.
Yeah, there's just too much happening everywhere, man. Too much happening all over the place. And
Send all the villagers.
there you go, 10 vills. Go build a tower on the front of his base. Deny his wood line.
There's not even any trees there. Like, I don't understand. Why would you trust that particular spot?
You can maybe kill these ones. I don't know. But Vil bashed that one down. I mean, all of these little things, they're actually working in Rubenstock's favor. You know, like, say my name's sending 11 Vils to build a freaking tower, which he bought from the market. Like, that works in Rubenstock's favor, right? Like, he's mining the stone with a few Vils just in the background.
Saymyname trained any military. He made, I think, 1, maybe 2 fire galleys, and that's
Yeah,
about it.
just a couple of fire galleys, and that's all.
Oh, another villager goes down. And now Rubenstock's well ahead in the score.
2 Vils ahead. Rubenstock. I don't know how he's doing this. Look at this. What? He's mining the stone at the back of Saymyname's base. God, these games are just
Okay,
awful
well, Saymyname's
to
taking
play.
the stone in Rubenstock's base.
Yeah. They're so awful to play
Oh,
that
wow.
you just can't ever feel like you've got your head in the game. They're just absolute chaos.
If you were playing this, there'd just be constant dings from being attacked everywhere. Like, you see the flashing dots on the minimap, right?
All over the place.
It's just constantly being attacked.
Unbelievable. Such low population as well. 33 minutes of game time. And both players are at like 45, 50 pop.
And Saymyname hadn't even made enough houses to get over 50 pop.
No.
At minute 33.
Rubenstock's like, alright, I see you. Let's get a tower on that.
I feel like it would have been so much better if Saymyname had bought Castle Age. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
And then a castle for conks or knights or something like that.
But do you know who might make Castle Age?
Rubenstock, yeah.
He's
the
getting
fish
close.
Is slowly
They're
accumulating.
slowly ticking over.
And I think that tower should get denied. Saymyname, send all the villagers. You know how it is.
Yep, all 9 vills. He's going to just build a counter tower. I feel like vill bashing it down is the
you
most...
get the tower up and then you go vill bash it.
True. I guess you can make your opponent bail if you're going to get it up that much faster.
If Ruben doesn't win this in feudal, I'll be disappointed. Well, it looks like Rubenstock's about to go castle age. He's got the resources, right?
He's very close. Yeah, there you go. He's clicked up. Like, imagine now guard tower and bodkin arrow. It could be quite effective.
And then
but
probably just like knights or something, just to roam around. Knights and rams, maybe?
yeah, why not? I mean, at this point, I don't care what he does. As long as it's not towers, I'll be
anything
pleased.
other than towers.
Please, anything. Please spare us, Rubenstock. But, man, Saymyname buying food now as well. I think he's recognized that Rubenstock went up. Maybe saw a dip in score.
Maybe he's just thinking, it's getting close to the 35-minute mark, 36-minute mark, sorry. Probably time to go up. Like, my towers aren't doing much. Everyone has towers everywhere.
Pretty much. And he's just going to mash this gold. Look at that.
Yeah.
So many vills on that
Instead
gold.
of making farms, I'll just mine gold and buy what I need.
Yep.
And
exactly. Look at this.
Screw houses, right?
Three farms. That's it. Oh, my goodness. I can't believe this. Like, what is this game? He's super housed.
Oh, boy.
And
Scale binding armor coming in. He's going to drop some stables, I guess.
Yeah, we are going to see knights as well. So that's great. I'm pleased.
He's doing something that's not a tower.
We're going to see, I want to say we're going to see the university coming straight up. Guard tower straight in. Let's not waste any time, Rubenstock.
And then you get ballistics.
Yep. Why not? Go imp.
Give an update on the tower count. That's what chat wants.
Tower count. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. We got 10 towers for Rubenstock. And... Oops, wrong thing. There you go. 23 towers in total. You got any more of those towers?
You can even see that some of the towers are attacking each other because the health pool is slowly dripping down.
Yeah, slowly but surely. 4 fish for Rubenstock and 2 in queue as well, which means that he's going to be bolstering his food eco just a little bit. He's up to castle now. He's doing crossbowman.
Well, he does have a couple of archers roaming around already, so maybe he can just upgrade those to maybe not. There's more than one archer. I saw a group of them.
Yeah, I saw them too.
Just to the south of this.
There.
Oh, it's only 4 archers. Maybe
he's got 5. He might make some more, but still, chain barding armor coming in. Where's the university at? I don't see it. I'm disappointed.
He's got the wood for it.
He could do it. But yeah, he's coming in with the knights.
You don't
Celt
want
knights.
under 2 towers.
No
like
upgrades. Just don't do it. Oh, actually, he's got +1 defense.
Map looks like Christmas decorations. That is so true. Just the flashing lights everywhere.
It's a pretty weird shaped bauble though.
Like 3 different baubles. Right, like the red and the blue are like the colors on the bauble.
Oh yeah, I can see it. It looks good.
And there's like some dark green patches as well because of the Christmas tree.
It's beautiful. It's a work of art. These guys are, I mean, look at this house here. Look at it.
Oh boy.
It's going down.
40-minute horse collar.
Whew. Well, to be fair, it's not like he has many farms.
True. I'll give you that.
All right, where's the castle going to go? Say my name.
Right in front of the car. TV.
Right here?
Yep.
Has to be, right? He's actually gone for a siege workshop.
No, it's back at home.
Oh, really? Wow, yeah. Yeah, I guess he wants to secure extra gold. This game could drag, actually. I mean, it could still be quite even for some time. It's 55 vills to 50 for Rubenstock right now. Although that might change when he takes out these towers and kills the vills inside.
Oh, this is at least 5 deaths.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And there's another 2 in here, so it looks like he's going to route Say My Name from his side of the map. And adding a second TC now as well.
And a 3rd TC on the left-hand side as well.
Oh, yeah. There it is. So I think Rubenstock's putting himself in a great position here. It was a really rocky start. It looks like he wasn't prepared for the towers at all. And wanted to just sort of go ahead and do his strat anyway. But once he started to adapt and once he started to recognize that, yeah, okay, a few towers are probably a good idea. And then a few more, and then a few more, and then a few more.
Keep building towers until you're safe. And then it sort of worked out for him.
And then he got it. Remember, this is Rubenstock. This is the guy that did the 3 TC douche on Chaos Pit.
Oh, yeah.
So, you know, he's capable of getting down and dirty.
Oh, and more vills here. Trying to garrison in the tower. There's no space for that. The Ram's taking it down.
That's it.
Oh,
We're going to see some more dead vills.
14
from
vills
Saymyname.
ahead now. 15 vills.
That's huge. 25 military against 2. Those 2 military being those 2 conquistador. So Rubenstock will know that there is a castle on the field. But I don't think he cares. I think he can just go and raid the eco. Saymyname is losing far too much ground. He's not actually gathering
Much of anything at the moment.
anything outside of his sort of starting area.
Does he still have any vills in that gold mine on the left-hand side of Rubenstock's base?
Over here. Nope, they're all dead.
They're all dead, or
Everything's
they're all
got.
moved
Oh, there's
someplace
some more dying here as well.
Oh, man.
This
20
is
vills
awful.
behind now.
And I think Rubenstock's going to do it. I think he's going to get the game.
It looks like he will. Like, I was honestly, I was doubting him in early feudal. I was thinking, this all these towers around his base. How is he going to come back from this?
Yeah.
But just a magnificent play from him, getting the correct towers up, and then dealing some excellent attacking pressure against Saymyname, pushing him off the top wood line, sort of surrounding him a bit. And it looks like Saymayname's even dropping a second TC on this little island at the back.
Yeah, I see it.
Next to Rubenstock.
He'll kill those vills with them. Yeah, you know, I really think that Saymyname made a huge mistake earlier. You know, when he was buying the stone, I think, like, as Wildebeest in the chat saying, like, it's such a silly thing to do. Like, it's like, well, my tower rush hasn't quite worked well enough. I'm just going to buy the stone I need to keep making more towers, which aren't really doing that much.
Yeah, I think if he'd been castle, 5 minutes faster and started making conks,
Yeah.
that could have been something that turned the game around.
Could have been game. But he is adding more TCs. He's adding another TC at the front here, so he's not calling it just yet. But look at that villager difference now. 30 villager difference.
Oh, boy.
That's huge. And if we look at the resources per minute coming in, you can see the difference there is absolutely phenomenal. Like 600 wood per minute versus 240, 480 food per minute versus 200, 247 gold per minute versus 166. Rubenstock is going to be flooding the bank with resources here.
Oh, yeah. He's just in such a nice position here. And he's still, got good map control going around, right? He's got these knights running around. He's just got guard tower and bodkin arrow coming in for his towers that are still, scattered around the place to help, secure whatever areas they're in.
I love it. I was expecting this. Guard tower. I've been expecting you. Now he's got it. And bodkin arrow as well. These two, this one could start to get annoying. Maybe it can start ranging these vills. It can. It's ranging the vills here. Look at that. Get wrecked.
That wood line's out of commission.
This wood line's already out of commission. And that's it. He doesn't have any more forward ones. Another TC. Rubenstock's just doing like TCs everywhere now. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, and now a 5th TC up here. And maybe we'll see even more. Who knows? Maybe he'll TC this.
Or the back island of his base. He has options. Maybe he just goes douches Saymyname's TC.
This one just builds it right here.
Right here, or like even one of the other TCs at the back.
Comes around the back, builds it right here.
Yeah.
Could do. But yeah, I like this a lot. Rubenstock in a fantastic position right now. And honestly, I don't see how Saymayname's bringing this one back, even with Imperial Age Conquistadors, which are available in the Castle Age, because they're that good. Every time.
Yeah, like he needs to do like incredible micro here, but he's so far behind in builds. He's so far behind in military as well. Like, okay, he converts 1 or 2 knights. He micros and kills another 1 or 2 knights. There's still 15 more knights chasing him down. So he's gonna have problems here. And then even Rubenstock's got his own monks here ready, maybe to try to get the counter converts or even convert the conquistadors.
Yeah, I mean, whatever he decides to do now, he is home and dry, in my opinion. I mean, for all I care, he could make 50 longswordsmen and just get arson and start attacking this castle, and he'd probably be fine. Like, he's really in a position where he just doesn't care. And, more guard towers. Fantastic. Like, you gotta love the guard towers, man. Like, okay, just Vilbash it down. Sure, but
he just makes like 1 fire ship to come over there and defend it.
Knights are on the way over instead.
Love it.
Love it.
The tower's just like a bit of a distraction at the moment. It's not really going to kill much, but it forces these conks to come back. The vills have to stop working. Yeah, just good plays all over the place on Rubenstock here.
I wonder if he'll eventually kill this TC with the tower. There's 2 crossbows in there. And he's found the wood line. That's it. Surely that's it. Like, Saymyname has no military right now. He's got 8 military units. and he's just getting absolutely surrounded by raids, and he can't react to all the raids fast enough, right? Like, these knights come in, they kill like 10 vills, run away, and there's no consequence. He doesn't even get a conversion, doesn't even get a kill with the conks. And then another group of knights can come in somewhere else. There's a couple here. They can just come in, start raiding the farms. You name it. He's everywhere, and I'm not feeling good.
Yeah, I think Rubenstock will just keep dropping tons of stables, you know, get 40 knights and just run around destroying TCs. Because, you know, he's got so much eco, he's got so much wood in the bank, by the way, that he can just start spamming tons of farms. He can find more gold on the map, start mining that. He's preparing a ram rush, by the way, it seems.
Let's ram rush that castle. I mean, I would have preferred the longswords, to be completely honest, but whatever. Rams are fine. They'll do the job.
It'll work out all right.
They'll do the trick. Yeah, Rubenstock now with his knights can do so much. You're right. I mean, he could actually go and kill the TC with the knights. He might be able to get away with it.
He probably wants to get like the second attack upgrade first, but he definitely, like, it's an option for him to do. That's another TC.
It's great defense, man.
Check the eco stats, because that one has the TC count, I think.
Yeah, sure.
TC
6. Is that number 7 though?
And then I think that'll be number 7.
That's number 7, really?
Wait for it to finish.
Hold on, let's see if he gets some conversions here. One convert. Yeah, that's number 7. He's got 7 TCs. Look, I was telling you earlier, 7 is the optimal number.
You did say that.
Yeah.
That is true.
Do you know why that is?
This capture age, it does show what they're producing when we're not selecting any units.
Yeah.
So you can see at the bottom there's like a number above or below the units, and that shows how many are being created at any one time.
Yeah, right here. You can see that there's 4 knights in queue, and Rubenstock there might have to back up a little bit because, well, doesn't want to run into a castle, a TC, and conquistadors all at once. But yes, he's got 22 knights right now. So
and a lot of rams on the left there.
He's starting to mass them up. 6 rams now coming forward, and this could be the push. This could be the one. Saymyname nearly half or double the half the score of Rubenstock.
Half the population as well.
It's
almost
crazy.
A third, to be honest.
Less than half the villagers.
Yeah, this is just nasty.
It's so over.
Okay, come on, Rubenstock. Send your knights in as well.
Time to clean house. Let's go.
Jam them all in there.
He's running them in. The knights, they don't have bloodlines. They don't have bloodlines, but they do have +2 defense, and that's good enough for now. Running in, getting under the TC, surrounding those conquistador, while at the same time the rams are trying to get around this really well-placed gate. Just from Saymyname.
It's a palisade gate only. Just bash it down and then go into the castle.
Exactly.
There we
just
are.
like that, and then he can deploy on the castle. Saymyname losing all of his army, and that's it right there. The GG is called. Overwhelmed and outplayed, Rubenstock finds his way back into the series and ties things up 1-1. Quite a long, drawn-out game. 53 minutes of game time for essentially a glorified tower rush.
Yeah, that sums it up.
I'm not sure how I feel about that, to be honest. I feel like they've let me down. But there it is, the map, Frisia. And it really is the home of the Trush. I think we've seen a lot of towers on this map over the 2 games that we've seen today.
You could say we've seen a couple of towers for sure.
A couple?
A couple. A couple is what? How many? More than 2?
Yeah. No, a couple is 2.
Well, okay, we saw a couple of couples then.
A couple of couples. That's 4.
A couples.
If I keep zooming out, eventually the game just fades. Game over. Right, let's see what we've got for our last map.
Okay, we'll be going into Highland in just a moment. The final game here, match point. Either player can win this. And remember, for Rubenstock, Suomi needs to win every single game they can if they want to try to get top 2 and come to the LAN. So, you know, he desperately wants to win this, and maybe he's got a chance to do that.
Yeah, Highland, I don't know. Los Gatos in the chat saying, oh no, another crazy map. But I don't think Highland is that crazy. Highland is probably the most standard of the 3 maps here in the best of 3. Oh, I have to zoom back in again.
And then now we're into Capture Age. Let's get into this game and take a look at the maps. Here
we go. Game 3, the decider and the final game of the day. don't forget, we will be back next Saturday at 14 GMT to continue with the 1v1s. We'll be continuing with the round of 16 and the whole round of 8 next Saturday. But right here, we have the final match of the day and the final map of said match. Rubenstock versus Saymyname, the winner advancing to the round of 8. The loser eliminated and will have to go home and score no points. As we said before, it's super important for Rubenstock. This is a critical point in the tournament for Suomi, who are really looking to qualify to the LAN by finishing top 2. There's no chance for VNA to make it to the LAN to finish top 2, but Suomi still can. They need every win they can get, and it comes down to this. Game number 3 in the best of 3. Rubenstock spawning to the north here in the blue. He's going to be playing as the Spanish. Down to the south, in the red, Saymyname taking the Huns. And we've seen this matchup today, or not this matchup, but we've seen this map today. We've seen the Huns versus Italians.
And we also saw
this
a Spanish war as well. So we've seen both of these civs in different games.
Yeah.
And it'll be interesting to see if they both try to do the same strategy that their counterparts did in the other games, or maybe something different.
First thing I'm noticing, the river spawning very equally for a change.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very nice equal river.
And the crossing's already like dead in the middle as well.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
And yeah, the crossing is like you say, really well placed. Then we zoom in a little bit and we look at the maps. Now, Saymyname has the most wallable map I think I've ever seen in my life. Look at this.
1, 2.
2 little choke points, and okay, I guess it's open at the edge. He'd have to close that.
That's
or
still
maybe
pretty
here.
easy to do as well.
But
and then that other side just here on the left. Finished.
Yeah. He could either go to the edge or he could go to the water, but that's risky since he could risk being landed. But it's very easily wallable. He's got everything he needs close by. The boar spawning in an okay position to the left. The deer out there as well. And then Rubenstock. Let's see. His base also relatively easily walled.
It looks like it's fully walled on the right-hand side.
Out here, it's very closed.
Yeah, but that's pretty easy. Like one palisade wall next to that piece of stone there.
All there, yeah.
All walled up there.
Across the front and then out to the left. It's not too bad, but his gold's a little bit more exposed to the left, I guess. But
he's got the big gold at the back, which is fairly safe in there.
It all comes down to how this goes with landings and things like that. And at the moment, zooming into the river, both players are both building their docks at around the same time. You can see that Saymaneme's just a fraction faster, I think.
I really just...
Oh, he's not. It's Rubenstock.
He's Spanish, though.
Oh, Spanish building, of course.
I hate this dock from Rubenstock. This Rubenstock. It's so bad. Like, it's in the little corner. There's
no fish.
There's going to be always less fish if you're in a corner like that. Whereas for Saymyname, it's like out on the protruding bit. You're more likely to have fish nearby. Like, just like the reverse of this position, right? Like, directly south, there's so much more fish available if you, check around the sides.
Right, I see what you're saying, yeah. And actually, it's kind of unfortunate because the big fish are out to the edge, as they sometimes are on this map, on the right side. Whereas on the left side, the big fish, they're a little bit closer, but neither player has extremely close, large fish to their dock. And both players are about equidistant to the two shore fish as well. So the fishing on this map is really unreliable, to say the least. And in this case, neither player is going to have a huge amount of benefit from fishing. They might just make 2 fish and leave it at that. They might add a third, but adding a 4th fishing ship here, I think, is not so good. And in this case, at the moment, we're seeing 3 fish from Saymyname, and maybe Rubenstock will just make the 3 as well. Walling up, though, both players closing the middle. Rubenstock already closing here. Saymyname may close here as well.
He might. He doesn't look like it is, but I think with Rubenstock, we see him dropping more walls down right now. I feel like this implies that he's not planning to play aggressive.
No.
It looks like, FC sort of plan. Maybe do something like what Viper did. Castle drop, make some monks, boom up a little bit, get up to imp quickly, fully upgraded monks, trebs, conks, etc., etc.
Oh, he actually cancelled his second fishing ship. Third fishing ship. He cancelled it. And Saymyname, interestingly, is going for all 4. Whereas Rubenstock... So you might just sacrifice the fish. You might just say, right, well, I'm going to use these fish. I'll fish what I can. But then if they die, then that's it. It's over.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, and I'm going to just use that as a little boost while I just FC. Maybe naked FC. He might not even bother with a a fire galley. In fact, look, he's making a mill right now. So that indicates he's really just looking for the FC.
Definitely, for sure. Also, the fact that he's not up to feudal age yet, and we're after the 9-minute mark.
Yeah,
that's
and
a
that
huge giveaway that he's not going for any sort of like feudal pressure.
Meanwhile, Saymyname, he is going to be moving everything out to wood
and gold. So he's definitely playing for
gold.
water. Water plays for sure here. And he's doing a second dock, I think, on the right-hand side of the...
Yep.
There we are.
Yeah, I don't think this one's passable. It's hard to say. Sometimes you can cross the ice with ships. Sometimes you can't. So building the second dock is a good idea. And, yeah, I mean, at the moment, just scouting what they can on their own sides.
Yeah, just checking to make sure there hasn't been a Dark Age transport or something like that.
Yeah. And, well, there hasn't, as we can see quite clearly. But
As
the
we
first
know.
boat is being trained, and it will be a galley on the left side. And on the right side, a fire galley. So it looks like Rubenstock here will eventually lose out. Is he going to get these ships to pay for themselves? This has been a waste, in my opinion. If you look at this, right, he spent the wood on the dock. What's he spent? He spent 300 wood on this. And he's only gathered 160 food. It's not a good trade, actually. This would have been better if he didn't build it at all. If he'd have built, if there was a deep fish, it would have paid for itself, but it's not. And so, Saymyname is going to come in and kill this, and well, Rubenstock here, I don't know. I feel like it might not have been worth it at all.
Well, I think the thing here, like, it just sort of forces Saymyname to consider the water pressure, and maybe there has been a Dark Age transport ship. Right? There's always that psychological thing. Well, he had a dock. He could have made a transport ship. Maybe I need to worry about that.
Yeah.
Maybe there is a villager hidden away somewhere on my island. But yeah, I definitely agree it wasn't worthwhile by itself in terms of production. But
well, maybe he'll get something out from the dock later before it goes down. Maybe. Who knows? But there is another galley coming out, and Saymyname now walling across the middle. It seems like he's still committed to this water. I mean, he is at the moment still training galleys and even making a third dock on the right-hand side where he's now realized, I've clearly won the water, I better start fishing. But Rubenstock, up to feudal. He's got a good number of resources in the bank. A transition up to castle should be on the cards. He's even on stone already, so of course we're expecting to see the castle drop. And then the question is, can he get across? Can he get across the middle? Because there will be a large number of galleys.
oh yeah,
There'll be fire ships.
Yep.
And if he can't get across, then those conquistadors are no good to him anyway.
well, you know, maybe he does what Viper did. You build the castle just to prevent any aggression coming back your way.
Right here, yeah.
And then you just boom it up behind, you know.
Go up to imp.
You go up to imp.
Yeah.
You get the monk upgrades. You maybe try docking yourself.
Yeah.
And then try to keep
That could be an
him
option.
away like that.
That absolutely could be an option. And you can see here, Rubenstock going to be up to castle while Saymyname has 20 food in the bank. You look at the food gathered per minute, and it's actually kind of close. No, maybe not. There's about between 30 and 50 difference. But Saymyname, once he starts getting the fish going, he will actually be able to start increasing his food per minute quite rapidly. The problem is, it's going to take him a while to do that. And by that point, Rubenstock will already be up to castle. And he'll already have a castle. And who knows, he could be booming. He could be trying to push through the middle here. We'll have to wait and see. But I don't know why you think this map is so weird. It's
just highlighted. It's a standard map.
yeah, it's been in the game since the release.
Yeah, since the first time Age of Kings came out.
It's an AOK map. 1999 this map was designed.
Yeah, there's a couple of small minor balance changes. I think they removed all the extra sheep that can spawn on this map.
Yes, yeah, there used to be extra sheep that could spawn in the corners.
Yeah. I think they've removed that for this version just to, you know, make sure if one player gets both the corners, they don't end up with like 8 extra sheep, which is like a huge bonus.
Yeah, you don't want that. Sometimes like on maps like Ghost Lake and things like that, or Oasis, there's extra sheep which just spawn, and you can end up with like all these additional sheep, which is really good.
The thing is, those ones, they're fair because everyone has equal access to like the edges in the middle.
That's true,
Whereas
but not with the river cutting them off.
If the river happens to go like from left to the right bottom sides, then the top player has both the corners. They get both the sets of extra sheep, which is just not fair.
So let's see then. Castle Age about to come in. Rubenstock could drop a TC straight away, but we'll see. It looks like he can also afford the castle as well. So he's coming forward now, and the castle will be perhaps built on the front. There it is. He's going to build it inside the walls to be extra safe. Good decision. There is a scout there, so I think Saymyname might even actually see the castle. Yeah, he sees it, so he knows it's there. He knows exactly what's happening. And I guess there's not a lot he can do about it right now except follow him up to the Castle Age himself and try and deal with that when he gets up.
Yeah, because he can't stop the castle, obviously, right? He's not
Yeah.
on the other island. All he has are his couple of boats floating around. But his eco is, in a pretty good position. Well, actually, he didn't do horse collar. Never mind. I was going to say maybe he's done horse collar and so his farms are going to be better, but they aren't. He hasn't got any farms.
He doesn't have any farms,
well,
right?
Never mind.
Who needs farms when you've got fish? Fiskimatter, as they say.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's getting all the big fish now. He's actually scouted for them. He's even building extra docks out here. I'm not a fan of this one, but I guess it gives him access to more shorefish, and in time they will pay off. So it's pretty good. The first conch is out though, and conchs can actually kill fires, so you got to watch out for that. I mean, look at this fire galley. It's down 30 health. They do 10 damage per shot to these boats. In fact, they do a little bit more against fire galleys. So it's perfectly reasonable to fight ships with conchs. Look at this. They can do the D. Obviously, he'll need a few more because there are quite a good number of ships out already.
But they just do so much damage with each shot. They can take down basically
and look,
anything.
Immediately, Saymyname queues 5 galleys.
He doesn't want to lose this, right? He knows that if these conchs manage to kill off my boats, they could petard through my gate and be into my base.
And I'm in, yeah.
The fire galley could hold the gate open for them.
Wow. Wow. Let him in. Let him in.
Oh,
let
God.
him in.
That would have been a horrible, horrible situation.
That would have been a horrible way to go, right? There is a monastery as well, so we may see some monks coming out from Ruby. There's the first one being queued. And I think, yeah, he's playing this very similarly to how Viper did in the very first match of the day. And I think that's really interesting, actually. I mean, I don't know if they've played together or he's seen any games from Viper, but the fact that they're playing so similarly is interesting to me. He's got the second TC coming up, and the third TC will probably be on the way soon. And also Saymyname on the other side, going for the second TC as well. Horse collar now before even the first farm comes up. So super efficient for him. But he does have a lot of fish, and he's also going to have war galley, so everything's going to upgrade right there. And we're going to see a lot more damage coming in from these boats, able to kill a monk and stop the conversion, for example. So Rubenstock now has to back up a little bit from this, and he's probably hoping that he can pull ahead economically, but you know what? He's not ahead economically. He's behind by 4 villagers, thanks to Saymyname's fishing. And they're both going to get the third TC at about the same time, so he may very well stay behind for a while as well. So I'm not a huge fan at the moment, I'm not sort of favouring Rubenstock at the moment. I think he's in an okay position, but he's not in a winning position here.
Well, he's not doing anything at the moment. So I would actually say I favour Saymyname by a large margin. Because, once he gets his TCs going, he's going to start booming. He's not that far behind. And, he just keeps getting war galleys. War galleys, get up to imp, get galleons.
Lock down the choke point,
exactly.
And then your opponent can't actually get across. Yeah, you're right. I mean, maybe Rubenstock saves for another castle, builds it out on the right side, and then tries to transport across or something.
Could be an option. Well, honestly, I'm not really sure what else he can do.
Oh boy,
Where did that
ship
fish come from? Where was that hiding?
Converted it.
He converted it.
Yeah, he converted it. Now it's going to run for its lives, and it can't cross the ice. Damn it. Sometimes you can cross the ice. Sometimes you can't.
No, that actually would have been kind of funny if, in Feudal Age, each of them docked only on one side, and they're on different sides. So they fully invested into water, and they couldn't fight each other, and they just were staring across the crossing.
They can shoot over the ice.
Yeah, but they can't actually get over to the other side to take control of it.
I wonder if we'll see a 4th TC. I kind of feel like his wood situation is pretty high, but he's not on stone, so maybe a 4th TC is out of the question right now. Just seeding down more farms. Going to be doing wheelbarrow. Probably going to be getting his, I don't know what he's going to do next, to be honest. Maybe a siege workshop some rams to tank for the war galleys. But yeah, I guess you're right. Saymayname's position is superior at the moment. He does have the map control. He has the water. And he's actually going to be adding in these cav archers as well. So, you know, this is going to be a case of him very quickly coming forward and going across the other side of the map. There's nothing Rubenstock can do to stop him. And the annoying thing, or the worst thing for Rubenstock about this, is that he's not training any conks right now. So if Saymyname comes over with, you know, 10 or 12 upgraded cav archers, he could do some good raiding damage. He could even kill the conks that are already out. And Rubenstock's not training anymore. He is, however, saving for Imp, and he's very, very nearly there.
I would think both players would be starting to think about Imperial Age, right?
Yeah.
Saymyname, obviously he can't afford it now, but it must be in his mind that the other guy's been been castle for, you know, a number of minutes more than me. I need to, you know, think about how am I going to get up at some stage soon.
Yeah. And there it is, Imperial Age and a second monastery for Rubenstock. So
just go
the strat is yeah, essentially block printing monks. Maybe he'll get Inquisition, and he'll try and just convert everything. Which is a really fun strat. It's just not always reliable because you are hoping to get some good RNG. You are hoping to, you know, be able to actually micro the fight. But let's see what he can do here. He's training more monks right now, and we'll see as well because there will be the cav archers on the field, which could be a problem. He could very easily get overwhelmed.
Well, maybe they both go for Paladin? Do you think that's a choice?
Paladin?
You know, because they're sort of tanky. They can get through the conks or cav archers or galleon fire if they need to.
Well, I mean, at the moment...
I know, he's going for cav archers, but would Paladin be an option?
Right? I think it's too slow.
Too slow?
Yeah, I think it's too expensive and too slow. I think cav archers are pretty good, and keep in mind they're ranged as well, so you can micro them. You don't have to get right up to the monks to pick them off.
Fair enough, fair enough.
But he's going across now. I mean, I don't think they'd be terrible, but cav archers are just fine, and they're a little bit cheaper for the Huns too, so that's always a benefit.
That definitely helps out. But where are they going to
go? He just walled out his monk. Feels bad, man.
Losing one monk versus possibly losing, you know, 5, 6, 10 villagers.
Still feels bad, man. No, I'd much rather lose the monk if I had to decide. But yeah, look, 3 monasteries right now, and we're gonna see the upgrades coming in just a moment because Imperial Age is just around the corner. Where are these cav archers going? They're going out to the left side, and Rubenstock preemptively walling that off. Going to be moving around there and see that I'm blocked. No easy way in for Saymyname. Rubenstock now imp, and there's block printing straight away. Not messing around.
And padded archer, I feel like the monk upgrades would be a more efficient choice to begin with.
Yeah, illumination, faith, you name it, they need it. Sanctity, that's it. But I think he's got to get upgrades on his cav archers. Sorry, his conks as well, because he will need to push with something aside from monks. He can't just make monks. He does still need some kind of supporting unit here. And I mean, at the moment, he's not really training many conks, but he will do eventually. And here we go. Conversion's not coming through just yet.
I think the conks aren't particularly great against the cav archers anyway. So maybe instead of investing into upgrading your cav archers, maybe you add skirms to support the monks?
Yeah, that probably could be better.
But I guess then you've got the problem that like your entire army gets hard countered by like hussars, which sort of becomes a bit of a problem.
Let's see if he can pull this off. It's balanced on a knife edge right now. I mean, Saymyname has a bigger eco. He's threatening to come in, and here we go. Got to see that micro. 6 on 1. No. 6 on 1, not good.
Splitting them a little bit.
All right. If he gives 6 on 1, he loses all that faith. Yeah, he got 5 on 1. He lost 5 monks worth of faith, which is awkward. You
definitely
got to get that micro. He's got 4 monasteries now, guys.
Okay, well, we're going to see a ton of monks, obviously.
This is awesome. I love it. The university coming up at the back. Theocracy coming in. Here we go. 11 monks now. Let's see what he can do. 11 monks against 14 cav archers. I mean, imagine if he converted...
One for everyone.
Yeah.
That would be big. And this
Is it?
castle could
Ooh,
actually
hello.
turn the game around.
Gives
this-
him a way back onto the water.
Right, he can start to make some docks there. It prevents the war galleys getting too close. You can start to get some more converts on those, possibly. And it also prevents any like sort of cav archer raids coming in.
There we
you can
go.
no
The
longer
cav
cross-
archers won't want to stick around here.
Okay, spread out. You don't have theocracy yet. Don't waste all the
Yeah,
converts.
you gotta wait for that. And here we go, going for some of the boats as well. There's one conversion there, immediately gets taken out. More conversions coming in. The monks here, there's still 13 of them at the back, and they're so far back that they're able to get the conversions. The castle goes up, protecting the monks even further. And he's still got a lot of faith on some of these monks here. That overall went very well for Rubenstock there, I'd say.
Yeah, he's bringing it back. I think just fletching is probably the next thing he needs to get more upgrades for his castle. Sorry, he's already got fletching. He needs to get Bodkin and then Bracer.
We are now seeing Galleon and Bracer coming in for Saymyname though.
Ooh, this could be done.
And here we go. The monks trying to get more conversions. He does get more. Further now coming into movement speed increase. I thought that was only when they carried relics though.
No, it's been fixed.
That's been fixed. Yeah, okay,
It was
good.
definitely fixed for Warlord Kingdoms.
Okay, good.
I'm not sure if it's normal AOC. I think definitely Warlord Kingdoms is fixed.
Yeah.
But now, Saymyname just has so much military roaming around that if Rubenstock doesn't pay attention, you know, for like 20 seconds, all of his monks are going to get taken out.
Inquisition, Illumination, every monk tech.
I inquire to illuminate you.
Oh, yes. Why not just go Aztecs then? That'd be fun too.
I feel like in that case it's a little bit too obvious what you're going for, right?
Yeah, perhaps. Perhaps. This is awesome. Look at these monks, man. They're going to have everything.
They're moving forward.
He's doing War Galley himself.
A lot of monks. Is he prepared to get these converts off?
Let's see. Let's see. He's got to do it. He's got to do it quick. They've only got 45 HP, so they can't tank much. He's got to get the conversions in. And thankfully with Inquisition, they do convert that much faster. He's got one galleon. He's going to go for a few more. And it looks like
The Cav Archers are just
Cav Archers are coming forward. And look at them just death raying them right there. Those Cav Archers are going. They are going the way of Ruby.
Keep converting. Keep converting.
So many conversions. Look at this. 5 Cav Archers there. And the monks in the back just to heal each other up. He gets 2 of the galleons.
Oh, but look at how many boats now. Saymyname, he's adding more docks. He's adding more galleons.
Wallalo.
And Rubenstock's going for fast fires. Do
God,
you
I
think
love
that's
this.
the best plan?
To win the water, maybe. But to range the land, no.
Because the problem is, like, with this
Here we go.
castle especially.
More
oh,
boats.
No,
They've all got faith. They've all got faith. They just need to get on the boats and get the converts, and they're going to slowly get them. The boats will immediately die to the castle, so he's trying to bring them back. He is, however, down to 8 monks now, but do you think they've paid for themselves? He just converted 6
They've paid
ships.
for themselves, yes, but I don't think this is still a winning strategy. Right, because yes, he's converting some ships and some units, but they're not actually achieving much. They still just sit here.
Well, you say that, but he's got back some map control, and he might be able to push through the middle in a minute.
He doesn't have any siege. Well, he's got one battering ram, which
Maybe
doesn't
he'll
really do
follow this
anything.
up with some... Well, he has to follow this up with some land army.
100%, because he needs to get through that gate and get
Oh,
into
there it
Saymayname's
is.
economy, right?
Fast fires as well. This is awesome. I'm really loving this. So many conversions coming in. He's just trying to get all the ships. And it's... Oh, that's so close. So close to getting converted. Look at them. This is just fantastic. Spanish monks are so very good.
But like there's two castles now from Saymyname on either side of the crossing, ready to cut down any sort of
Yeah,
land push that comes through the middle.
absolutely.
And remember, Saymyname, he still has, almost 30 more villages. So his economy is still going well, and neither of them are really close to 200 pop. So I feel like Rubenstock could make some more TCs, or maybe not necessarily more TCs, more vills, maybe get to that gold that's out on the right-hand side. Grab some of the relics as well.
Yeah. You
Could
know,
be useful.
if Rubenstock carries on like this, he might be over 200 pop by the end of the game.
That's true. Oh, but here
Oh,
comes
there's
some
the light
scouts.
cav, and now you've got a problem. He's going to try and convert the boats while he can. The light cav are being dealt with by the fire ships, actually, and the monks at the back are just converting as many boats as possible. There's a lot of micro at work here, but
It's
yeah,
just messy.
it's very messy. It's so hard to tell what's going on exactly. But Rubenstock has more units on the screen, and has got those conks in the back as well, but still struggling for score at the moment.
Well, score generally comes with killing units and having, aggressive units out there, destroying things, taking map control. And really, he's not destroying that much. Every time he converts a boat, it tends to die pretty quickly.
True. But, you know, if one monk gets 2 conversions, then that's...
Oh, they're definitely paying for themselves.
Yeah.
I don't doubt that.
It's a great
whatsoever.
trade. It's a great trade, but...
He needs to do more than trade. He needs to win.
Yeah, he needs to actually have something to push with as well. I think he's... Is he making more conks at some point? Like, what's his land army composition going to be? Like, if he had the opportunity to go through this gate right now, what's he going to send?
I feel like Paladin would be the best thing that he could possibly do, but he's never going to have enough gold to afford Paladin and the upgrades and a ton of knights.
At the moment, no. Not after spending all of it on monks.
Yeah, and he's running out of gold.
Yeah, well, you say
Starting
that.
to.
There's 4,000 gold there. There's like 4,500 gold, I think, in
I
total.
think there's one more gold off to the right-hand side.
Here. There's actually quite a lot left.
Okay, there's quite a bit. More
That's a
gold
lot.
than I thought there'd be.
Yeah, there is a lot. And actually, there's this gold here, which Saymyname hasn't taken yet. And this one at the back, which is quite inefficient.
He's trying to get onto it.
No. But still, quite a stalemate over this ice bridge here. Quite the stalemate. Neither player really able to get some significant ground. But Saymyname building up quite a large navy, continuing to add more docks, continuing to add more boats in there. And even doing some monks of his own as well. He's like, I see your monks. I'm going to make 2 monks.
Just in case.
Because we all know Hun monks are okay.
Did he maybe use them to collect some relics?
Mm-mm.
Did Saymyname collect any of the relics on his side? Maybe that's why he made the monks, and now he's just sending them
Yeah, that
forwards
could
to
be it.
useful?
He actually has 3 relics right
Okay.
now, so that's quite good for him. But yeah, they really are just playing over this choke point. And at the moment, it is just that, a stalemate and a choke. And who is going to choke? That's what I want to know. Is either of these players going to choke hard?
It's just every time I come back to it, all that I can see is Saymyname has 40 more pop. Like, whatever else you say, yes, Rubenstock is stealing some of it with the monks, which is nice, but he's never getting that massive units, massive anything that he needs to actually win the game. You know, maybe if he had, like, 20 rams and he just ram rushed the middle, that could be a thing. He could get through that gate in no time, go straight for the castles, and then run in with, hussars. Even that would be enough.
Yeah, and he's losing a lot now to the galleons, actually. The Trebs here deploying, tanking quite a bit, actually, sort of involuntarily. But he did kill a lot of the conks. He picked off a lot of the monks there. And Rubenstock now down to 124 pop, while Saymyname is sitting on 188. Now, it's not like he doesn't have resources. He's got quite a lot of resources banked up, but he's not spending them on anything. He's not actually training anything but monks right now. And I think long term, monks don't win games alone. You still have to make something to go along with them. And that's something, it could be some skirms. It could be some like light cav or hussar. It could be some siege, for example. Anything but just monks. He needs more than that.
Yeah, that sums it up perfectly. I don't know how else to say it, really. For those asking in the chat, as long as that blue line is still lasering in from the monk to the unit, the monk ticks continue onwards, so the bar keeps filling up. But if you retarget to a different unit, the laser
so this
beam
one
will
here, for
disappear.
example, if it walks into range of this boat, it will start converting it, and it will continue where it left off,
But
basically.
He's now moved it to a different one, so he has to restart. Or if he tells the monk to stop moving, for instance, or, go back home to retreat out of range, anything like that.
Yeah, Saymyname now coming over with rams, waiting for a siege ram. At some point that'll get done, and he'll be able to start pushing forward there a bit more aggressively. There's only battering rams in for Rubenstock right now. He doesn't have cap ram at the moment. He's currently doing ballistics, but he's just getting ranged from the water. There's a lot of boats here, and if he just sits there under the castle, he can kill so much. And yes, he will lose some boats, but it's probably worth it, I think, at the moment at least. Picking off the monks, picking off the conks for free, it seems pretty good to me.
Oh yeah, and then it's just that one trebuchet just slowly, just lobbing shots over there, taking down the castle, taking down the docks
as well, yeah. Going for the castle at the moment, forcing him to repair. And more monasteries, right, okay.
Oh boy.
More conks and more monasteries. It was fun at first, but I feel like it's not a long-term game plan.
Yeah, I think just, make 30 or 40 hussars and just run in there, right? 2 or 3 petards, maybe they can sneak over a couple of rams, treb down the gate for God's sake. Do something to change this game. Oh, man.
There you go. Saymyname coming across with a transport. Going to try and take the gold. And
Rubenstock wanting to go for the gold as well, but whoever gets the TC first sort of controls it for the short term.
He placed that down ages ago and never built it.
Oh,
so,
okay.
yeah. He's just doing bloodlines as well. I didn't realize this, but I guess he never finished it because I thought he was doing it earlier, unless I was thinking of Saymyname. But
his stable wouldn't have been destroyed, right?
No, exactly.
It's back in his base somewhere.
Yeah, that's all awkward. Like, only just getting bloodlines now.
Oh, and that's a lot of hussars coming
This
in.
could be the game ender. Rubenstock is only making monks and a few conks, and there's about 21 hussar about to run across. He's got to put the monks in the castle, and then
the monks can't do anything, right? Yeah, like, this is just a huge problem. Like, I don't understand. Rubenstock needs something else to go with his monks. I want him to win. I want Suomi to have a shot at making the land. But I can't see it happening at the moment.
Not right now. Saymyname will get this TC up as well, and that's going to be garrisoned for after a while. They might just...
It might take a while.
You know,
for the time being, they'll just peacefully coexist
in harmony. Away. I love it. But yeah, this castle, it may just go down soon. There's more trebs deployed, and Rubenstock has no water presence. He does have a couple of docks making some fires, but there's just not enough fires there. And of course, the galleons can always retreat back toward the castle. And so that castle from Rubenstock will eventually go down. On the right side, he's not garrisoned yet, but he will eventually.
I thought Ruben was trying to make some docks on the left-hand side. Are they still there going up?
Yeah.
He placed them, but he's not building them yet.
Not built. Yeah, and that's the beginning of the end for Ruben, I think. I mean, Masonry's coming in to try and buff up his castles and stall this, but all I'm seeing is stalling. Meanwhile, Saymayname's pop cap now, so he can just throw everything at the wall and see what sticks.
And he just doesn't care if he throws away these hussars. Just
no.
Throw them in there, see what they can kill. You know, maybe they find a hole, they get into his eco, pick off some bills, destroy the trebs, you know, whatever.
Look at his resources, by the way. 3,000 food, 2,000 gold, like no food at all, and then 1,600 stone. You could come and drop a castle right here.
I mean, you might think about it, to be honest. He's in a pretty good position.
There we go.
No,
he's in the
they're
TC.
no longer peacefully mining together.
And that's it. I mean, it's not over because he's not called GG, but it certainly looks very over to me.
Yeah,
at this
5,000
point.
point score difference. He's like fully secured that side of the crossing now. Villagers can come forwards, make siege workshops, the castle, as you said.
There's a siege workshop. I thought it might be a castle, but the castle could still come up here. Maybe he builds the castle right here. That'll be cool. Kind of cheeky.
Just show some dominance. Your castle's here. My castle now.
Yeah, I think he was thinking that he could mass enough monks and just convert enough units to turn it around, but this is an arena. This is Highland.
Well, I think the big difference was that when the Viper did it, he was much faster.
And he had a lot of units to support it as well. Yeah. He was pushing through with conks.
And he was making a lot of siege as well, able to assist in that push. As Rubenstock really focused heavily on the monks to begin with, and Saymyname just didn't really make any units, didn't allow them to get converted, massed up his galleons, and then he came in.
Yeah. Saymyname could go for siege ram now. He's got enough resources banked up, and it's only a matter of time. There's the castle right on the front, as expected.
Defend the trebs that are there. Rubenstock's castle's gone down.
Yep, second castle gone. He's got pike now. He's doing halb. But again, like I say, they can just retreat back to the boats and the halbs will die.
We'll start to add some cav archers in, for instance.
Yeah,
remember, he's got 2,500 gold in the bank. It's not like he's worried about what he's making.
He is not short on resources. And there it is. The GG from Rubenstock is called. And that's it. Saymyname taking the series 2-1. It was a long game. It was a drawn-out game. And I think the writing was on the wall for a little while there. Saymyname does go through, and that's quite unfortunate for Suomi, unable to score any points for Rubenstock. But we are going to head over to this sofa area now. We've got an announcement to make. We've got some information.